Hi guys. Well, I asked Butte today would it be okay if I took her to PetSmart tomorrow instead of today, and she said okay, no problem. And yeah, I bribed her, told her she could have extra treats today. But I've been procrastinating on getting this shed down to an absolute minimum of what I absolutely have to have. Got to get rid of stuff. There's plans for the shed, and I got to start incorporating them. So that's what I've been doing today, and I'll probably continue doing through some tomorrow after I get back from taking Butte to PetSmart. But I had something that I wanted to show you. Something pretty funny that happened. I don't know, scary funny, that happened yesterday when I was out at the park. I didn't have time to put it in yesterday's video. And still keep the video down to the length I wanted to, so I'll add it in today. So when I'm done here, I'll go ahead and I'll go inside and we'll do that. So I'll be right back. Well, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to go back out there, do a little more. But what I wanted to tell you about that happened yesterday was, and what prompted me talking about it was a couple people here and there. And last time I flew the drone, NT8 made a comment, you're getting really good with that, or something along those lines. And a couple other people had said the same thing. And yeah, I'm not going to argue with them. I know I'm doing better. Every time I go out, I try to fly further away. I try to concentrate more on the angle of the shot. And it's like I said before, flying the drone to me, the flying part is more of a chore. The end video result, the video I get from it for my blog, is the reward, and you know, that's what entices me. I'm sure maybe the majority of people that fly drones get the big thrill out of flying, and it's cool, but it's not. If it didn't have a video camera, I probably would never fly it. So anyways, yesterday, the end of my drone flight ended like this. I'll put a short clip in here and you can watch it. Okay, that's where it ended. Well, it didn't really end there. That's where I edited, cut it off, and I'm done with the video because I've gone too long, or I would have told you about this yesterday. So, at that point, first let me show you where I was in respect to where I landed the drone. I'll put that right here real quick little picture. Yeah. So you can see I'm a few feet away. I'm a little ways away. And as I'm walking towards it, I shut it down, at least I thought I did, and I flip off the controller. And so as I'm walking towards it, this is what happens. If you can only imagine what's going through my head. I literally, in a split second, thought, I've turned off my controller, I've got zero control over it, I'm not making it fly, and as I'm walking towards it, it goes up, and I'm watching it go up, and the very first thought was, somebody's stealing my drone, somebody's got control of it. And when it went up and then turned, I thought, oh no. But in the same instance, I had the common sense to flip the controller back on. It takes like a second or so to warm up, especially since it was already warm. And you get the beep 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 or whatever that it's connected. And when that went off, I did this. So I got control, I landed it, then I turned it off, which you use the left, if you're looking at it, the left side control stick, you pull it all the way back when it's landed and hold it, and the rotor engines cut off. And that's where my mistake was. And after thinking about it, I'm pretty sure I know what happened. The first part I know is what happened. I pulled the stick back, but I didn't hold it long enough to turn off the engines, and so the propellers were still just barely moving. Well, when I turned the controller off, I'm pretty sure the drone got that as signal as me losing my connection to the drone. So what it did, I'm pretty sure this is what it did, was it took off and got to the same altitude that when I took off I went up to before I started making changes. Like I went up just a little ways and then I moved out somewhere and then I went up higher. So it went up to that initial altitude and then it was going over to the grassy area that I took off from, because I took off from a different place than where I actually landed. And then I ended up getting control, and that's when I brought it down. When you see it stop from moving in one direction and start going down, my controller is back on. It's regained the connection, and I'm bringing it down. But you know, there are many times that I wish I had a second cameraman with me, because if you could have seen that happen, turn off the controller, just, you know, casually walking over to pick up the drone, turn the battery off and pick up the drone, and I get about halfway and I've got it looking right at it, and I've got to see, I see all of a sudden the drone just takes off by itself. I'm looking at my controller, there's no lights on it, and I'm thinking, you know, and I did. I thought somebody else has got a controller somewhere, tapped into signal, and they're now flying my drone, and it's gone. Human error, right? That's not going to happen again. I'll probably hold that stick down with both hands from now on. 5 minutes past when the engines turn off. Oh man, that got my that got the ticker going a little bit faster. That was a nice little cardio right there when that happened. So anyways, I thought you might enjoy that. So till tomorrow, I'm gonna get back to work. Till tomorrow, I be strong, be happy, be a good neighbor, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.